So a lot of people have been asking me why I haven't made more Jays content so far this spring, and honestly, the biggest thing is I don't want to be reactionary to results, and there's not a lot else to talk about other than the results, and I think for the most part, they're pointless in spring. But let's talk about a few things that I've really, really liked, and maybe one or two concerns I have as well. The first positive is just the continued maturation of Addison Barger as a hitter, right? In terms of his approach, his swing decisions, the things that he does at a really high level. We saw a young player struggle with plan and approach at the plate, struggle with swing decisions for large portions of last season. In the playoffs, it really seemed like it started to click. And when it started to click, things changed for him and the results came. And I was hoping this would continue going into spring, and it has. His swing decisions in the spring, his ability to game plan and really just look for pitch-seeking damage, it's just continued to develop, and I think the ceiling is just unlimited for this kid. Alejandro Kirk's one of the best three catchers in baseball, period. I know Jays fans were low on him for a while, probably because he doesn't look the part, but I think it's just time we just have to just put that down, say it. No explanation needed. Alejandro Kirk's one of the three best catchers in baseball. Talking about swing decisions, Dalton Varsho, the approach, how he's focused on middle of the field and opposite way, the power he has, obviously the defense he has, everything else. If the approach is figured and the plate coverage not being so quick through, gets resolved, this is a big time guy. This is a big time guy, and his approach so far this spring has been magical. This organization does not get the credit it deserves for being how bloody deep it is. There are just real legitimate major leaguers up and down this organization, up and down this prospect list. I know the prospect list isn't the sexiest prospect list. They don't have the biggest name guys and everything else. 1 through 40, there are pathways for all these guys to become major leaguers. It's one of the deepest farm systems in all of baseball. And guys like Josh Kasevich and Brandon Valenzuela and Javen Coleman and, Angel Bastardo and the amount of guys that we just pick up that understand what their role is and how good this franchise is at understanding and identifying specific skills to help guys win. It's awesome. I think that they deserve a real pat on the back for how deep of an organization they've built here. The one concern, though, is you got to be able to hold your depth. And there's a lot of guys that don't have option years. There's Rule 5 guys, and it's great to have the depth, but you need to figure out ways where you don't give them away for free. And that's going to be one of the biggest topics of conversation come time for the Major League roster to be announced, because you do not want to lose guys for nothing. So whether it's through consolidation or creative means, this team and this franchise needs to keep the depth they have, because it's remarkably deep right now. Lastly, if this team stays healthy, and I know that's a huge if for every team in the league, but if they stay healthy, this is one of the best teams in baseball, just like I said it was last year, and I think they're better than last year. I think this team is going to be very, very hard to beat, even in an impossibly hard AL East. Toronto Blue Jays are fucking legitimate.